There was no such thing as single dating when I was in high school. You were never alone with a boy. You didn't pair off. You went out in groups. One time I went out with a group, but we got stopped by the police in Jersey City. You were not supposed to have more than 5 people in the car. 2 in the front, 3 in the back. We were lined up in there about 6 or 7. The police asked us where we were coming and where we were going to. We told them we were coming from the minister's house. The minister's house? What minister would have you out this time of night? The police didn't believe us. He thought we were lying. So then and there, we all went to the minister's house to prove we were not lying. The minister answered the door and told the cops what was happening. He told the cops the truth. Once a month, the teenagers would go over to the minister's house, and the minister and his wife would have us over for a meal, and they would talk to us. They would listen to us. I never missed teen night at the minister's house. It was my only opportunity. We talked about things you didn't talk about in church. We talked about things that were going on in the news. We talked about what was going on in Jersey City. The police were so taken aback that the cops drove half of the kids home, and the rest of us got home in our friend's car. Many of us felt confused during those years. Where could a 16-year-old go in 1952 to ask questions? For many of us in high school, our parents were from down south. They could tell you about farm life, but not about the modern life up north. And as high schoolers, many of us, we had more education than our parents. Our parents didn't have that much knowledge about how things worked, certain things in politics and society. We needed a trusted adult to talk to, who knew about the world. Our parents were from the backwoods, but we grew up in the city, just a couple of miles from New York City. We needed a safe place to go, to talk and to ask questions. Our minister and his wife opened the doors of their home. They gave us that place, that safe place of belonging, a place where we could ask questions, a place where we could grow. When you see an opportunity, take it. Don't listen to other people. I was always snooping around, asking about opportunities, researching opportunities. I took my opportunities. One summer, I worked on 5th Avenue at B. Altman, the department store. My college had a program for students to work there. One day, my manager saw me. I was on my break. I was looking at an expensive lady's suit. She called me over. I see you've got your eye on that suit, she said. Tell me your size, and I'll pull it aside and put it in the employee room. And when it's on sale, come back and get it, and I'll add my manager's discount, and you can add your employee discount. I got expensive clothes for cheap. I got a whole new wardrobe at B. Altman. B. Altman also gave us discount tickets to Broadway shows. After a show, I'd travel home alone at night back to Jersey City. Traveling from New York City at night, it was safe in those days. You never felt in danger. Traveling by yourself, even as a woman. I got back to Jersey City at midnight to the Booker T. Washington housing projects. I took the train to the bus to my apartment. My parents were already in bed. And on the bus, it would only just be me, the bus driver, and a couple of passengers. But they got to know me. They started looking for me. They knew I was coming home from my big-time job in New York City. They were proud of me. They looked out for me. I was their bus child. We all wanted to see change, and we wanted to see progress. We cared about each other. We cared back then, and we were hopeful for our young people. We were all working to see a better day. We cared. I got side jobs through my college. I got assigned to visit a middle-aged lady who wanted to learn English. She had a very thick accent, a German accent. She married an American, but they didn't have any children. After I gave her a few English vocabulary lessons, I noticed she was talking about personal things. At first I was confused, but I figured it out. She didn't just want to learn English. She wanted a daughter. So that semester, I had a Negro mother at home and a German mother at work. She looked at my hands. She taught me how to care for my fingernails and how to shape them. She taught me how to put expensive lotion on my arms to make sure my elbows were not rusty. She taught me how to carry myself when I walk into a room, how to hold my hands, adjust my wrap, and position my feet. She spoke about how to take care of yourself when you have your period. After that semester with her, I carried myself a certain way. I would go into any room with mayor, senators, congressmen, millionaires. I can go into any room and feel 100% equal. I still valued my time at church and on the street with my black folks. But I enjoyed my time teaching English to my German wannabe mother. She tried hard to pronounce her English words correctly. When you come to America with an accent, a lot of people don't want to have a conversation with you, she told me. So don't be sensitive, she said. If people don't understand you, don't let them make you cry. She toughened me up. Eventually in life, I became a school principal. I was not intimidated by the school board or the state takeover. I could walk in any room and hold my own in a bureaucratic conversation. Yes, I was from the projects, but I was just as elegant and refined as anybody. When people, officials, called me a black bee behind my back, I was not bothered. I carried myself with dignity. I was a lady, 100%. I only answered to God.